Hi guys, this is the advisor and welcome back to the channel of Upright Men and Women. Guys, I put out a video this morning pertaining to this little monster, setting out the things that he did and putting out an all points bulletin on him, in the hope that he will be caught and dealt with. Well, his name is Dwight Wilson, and I hear that he is from Ricketts Crescent in Kingston 13. Ricketts Crescent is just behind Norman Manley's high school. And me personally, I ask people for name him food. 1 stitch in time will save 9 stitches later. Neutralize the alligator from its inner, the egg. Don't wait till this kill 10, 12, 15 people down the line before we neutralize the threat when we did see it from now and could have deal with it. Anyway, before I get into the main topic, something else I've got to say. In the same video that I did this morning pertaining to this beast, somebody came under my comment section and they said, the lady said, in effect, "Dear Lord, I'm asking you to protect my grandson in schools." Those were not the exact words, but something to that effect. And in all honesty, such things annoy the hell out of me. And here is why. Like I've always said, religion and politics are the two most extreme and pervasive forms of mind control. Our politicians lie to us, and we accept it. Our pastors and other church leaders lie to us, and we accept it. And you know the reason why? Because we want to be lied to. Because if we hear the truth, we will not accept it. We prefer a comfortable lie rather than an uncomfortable truth. I repeat, we want to be lied to. And because we want to be lied to, when these people come lie to us, we accept it. We don't question it. We don't question nothing. I know why we don't question things. Because we love the lie. And people could know the truth if you just ask yourself one simple question at a time, when you hear people tell you things. But you don't ask because you don't want to wake up. We care about truth, so me ask questions. Now, to this lady, I'm going to ask you one question. And you people in the comment section, want when you hear the question, pause the video, please, if you care about truth and facts and reality. And just give me a little answer to the question, or get back to it at the end of the video. I'm here to learn, and I'm trying to learn. So, this channel is not about just simply teaching people things. It's about absorbing information from you, my viewers and subscribers also, okay? So, the question is, if your God had stood by and watched as the men pick up Saraya Palwell and her mother from their apartment, watch them drive over into East Kingston, watch them play with a little baby, then watch as these monsters slit the 2-year-old baby's throat, and then also kill the mother and burn their bodies. Now, tell me. Oh, and by the way, and I can think of millions upon millions of other cases, dozens of which happen on a daily basis, and God did not intervene. Now, the question, what makes you think that you are so special that this God was going to protect your grandson? And for everybody, why do you think that this God, what makes you so special that you think that your God would refuse to intervene to protect any of those helpless people, and yet would intervene to protect you or your loved ones? What makes you so special? That's just a question. Give me an answer, please. Now, let me get into today's video. For about a week now, I see this Chege, what them call Lisa Hyper, the former Vybz Kartel mattress. They on every social media platform are getting a rage. And as far as I'm concerned, it's a jealous rage. Sour grapes over the man moving on
and PR no much mind. It's been a long time since I've ever seen anyone who is so pathetic and disgusting at the same time. Me hear people are sorry for her and I talk about how she need help. I mean professional help as in psychiatric help. And some are even blaming the cartoon for the state that she's in because they feel that her current state, mental state, is caused by him neglecting her. But let me say this. Lisa Hyper is a perfect example of what is wrong with women in Jamaica today. She represents, she epitomizes everything that is low and degrading about the Jamaican woman. One thing would I like to ask her, I'm going to ask her directly with this sentence. Girl, what make you think say you in any position say this up Vybz Kartel? You fucked him, didn't you? Many times. Over several years. And now you come think say you are of any value? You are of low character. As a matter of fact, you are of no character. And I'll tell you why. I've said this before and I'll say it again. A woman is as low as the lowest man she has ever fucked. And it is impossible for her to rise above her character, to rise above the lowest man she has ever shared body fluids with. And this is not some personal sentiment. Let me give you the scientific fact behind what I'm saying. One of the chemicals inside a man's semen is a chemical or hormone called prostaglandin. Now, prostaglandin, when it contains a man's DNA. When a man ejaculates inside a woman's body, inside her normal orifice, down there, because these days we know a man prefer throat, but me attack the normal place where God make it for go. Once the semen enters her body, the prostaglandin, it soaks and is absorbed into her cervix. And the cervix, as we know, is the entrance to the uterus. It absorbs in it. That means that the man's DNA fuses with her DNA inside her body and it never goes away. It stays there for life. Look up the word prostaglandin and look how it works. And now me make it up. So when I tell you guys that a woman cannot rise above the lowest man she has ever screwed, it is a fact. A man on the other hand can screw any amount of woman and he still remain a high value man. Well, I wouldn't call it sociologically speaking, but from a scientific standpoint, he can still remain high value because there's no residue of the woman that leaves with him when he finished the engagement. So when a woman gets a man, him screw 10,000 women, but when you get him to screw you, it's like you are the first man. You're the first woman to screw him. Because he has no residue of any of his past woman to carry over to you. But you as a woman, you carry the DNA of every single man that has ever been with you. So a man can lower himself, sociologically speaking, by going with a woman who has lowered herself by being with somebody of low character. And when you spend so much years as swap body fluids with the cartoon, mostly drinking it, because I hear him specialize in that, because me hear say him don't really love to his semen to go in the VJ. Him prefer throat, him semen going at throat. And that is well known. That is what everybody has been saying over the years. So then, who is you for come at this the man now? As if you are any better than the man. Lady, let us just for a moment do some recap. This is what you screwed. This is what you screwed. Look at it. Look pan it. And if you could have feel a sense of attraction for this, sitting where look cranny and look like it come out of a Men in Black movie, You really think you're anybody? You think you can show up on anybody on this planet? I hear some people who are saying that you learned your mistake, and having learned your mistake, you have stepped up to a higher class a man. Let me tell you something. That's no mistake. You cannot grind a man, or rather swallow a man's body fluid for several years and call it a mistake. A mistake is when you give a man a one fork and when you wake up next morning and you sober up from your liquor and you realize what you did the night before when you never in your senses and you walk away never to go back this so again, then we say yes, you made a mistake. You drink too much alcohol, or you went out with the wrong crowd, or you never go out with friends where could have carry you back home safely. So you made mistakes. Not when you willingly with all your heart and soul go grind riffraff. And girl, you're totally tainted. Because here is what. Any man who lie with you and mingle with Vybz Kartel, which means say him in the same league as you are. Which is the reason why I will tell men, when you are going into a relationship, try and look at if you find out the type of man that she had in the past. Because those type of man that she gravitate towards tell you about her character, how she feels about men, how she respect herself. Why? Because a woman now go mingle with a man who she considers below her. No woman, let me repeat, no woman on the face of this earth is going to mingle with a man who she considers below her standard or below her dignity, or who is going to detract from her personality or character. Therefore, the fact that she was attracted to the cartoon and spent several years diligently swallowing his semen, and that time injecting it in the right place where it's supposed to go, then she is just like him. That's what she attracted to. And may I say this, any man who takes you up, let me tell you something. She might say she has learned her mistakes. But on a mistake she learned, she wanted to be there and is just in a kerfluffle now because she can't get back to where she want to go. So any man she take now is a revenge she take him for. She take him on the rebound. She take him so that she can prove to him that she can go, quote unquote, better than him. But if him screw Lisa Hyper, him not no better than her. And here is the reason why I always tell men that the type of man a woman has in their parts should matter to you. Here is why. While she may gravitate to you now or prefer you now as a man of a higher standard, is not because she necessarily is attracted to you. Her pum pum now gonna necessarily jump for you, you know. But it is practical for her to be with you because you represent something that she cannot get from that other low value man. So, because it is impractical for her to stay with that individual, she may try to step up. But here's the problem. Remember, you know, and that she loved the yaga yaga. That is what turned her on. That was why she spent several years with it. So even you as a high class man, she will stay with you and try her best to maintain that relationship. But you now gonna make her pum pum jump. So here what? You see when she want a good screw, guess where she gone? She gone look for the lowest of the low because the lowest of the low turns her on. That is the reason why I say, guys, when you know how low the type of man she will talk to, that is what she love, that is what she will go and seek out when she want her real when she want to be properly turned on, or one of them that she a go look for. She a go look for the crebe, we deal with her case, and then she come on back to Mr. Nice Guy who can handle the other aspect of her life properly. So a woman like this is just with you for a reason, who serve a practical purpose, while the other man who cannot serve that practical purpose, he plays an essential role of sharing body fluids with. Remember me tell you. Oh, and I need to mention something before I end this presentation. When I say high value, because I normally speak of high value man, high value doesn't mean having a lot of money. High value does not mean having fame. High value does not mean having great talent. High value for me means having class. High value is about having good taste, having etiquette, manners, principle, dignity, self-respect, ambition, pride. The things that money cannot buy. That's what makes you high value. So just putting that there. Because take the cartoon for example. Him have 3 things going for him. Fame, talent, and money. But he has none of the thing that gives a man class and make him high value. So don't sorry for that individual. Because no matter how high she rises socially, it's about character. And this one of character is sitting where even Riverton City Dump will reject. So that not gonna way. Gentlemen, beware. Thanks for watching. Like, share, leave a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.